Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the week 28, July the 10th through July the 16th weekly wrap up reviews. Yeah, those. Great. So it looks like I'm going to have to make this really, really quick or just pause for a second. Alrighty, guys. So I'm coming to you guys again, reporter style, because if you didn't know, went to the One Republic concert on Saturday and pretty much lost my voice from song number 2 to the end of the concert. It ended up pouring rain outside. At least I had some really cute hair on that stayed really cute throughout the entire concert, and I looked real cute. If you haven't seen my vlog for that, it is out already, so you can go take a look at that. For some reason or another, my Instagram is down. So I can't post when I put out a video or anything like that over there. So hopefully you're just following me and subscribing to me, and you guys are seeing that I am trying to put out my videos on Sundays and Mondays, and then Tuesdays, and then Thursdays if I have a Let Me Introduce You video to put out. So last week was a pretty boring, well, I wouldn't say boring, but I only read 3 books last week. So it was kind of uneventful in some ways. And I really hope that the background noise for the practice that is going on doesn't bleed over. But we're going to try and get through this really, really quickly. Yeah, I only read like 3 things. So let's talk about the things that I read last week. So I started off the week by finishing Something So Irresistible, which is Something So number 3 by Natasha, Madison, placing this in sports romance, giving it 4 stars, giving it 2.5 Steam fans, and had it as an ebook, but also listened to it as an audiobook. I'm not sure how I did that. I think I might have purchased it. Oh, I was reading the bundle. That's what it was. I was reading the bundle for the Something So series, and I went ahead and got the audiobook for it as well, because I was like, I can't do it. I need to have the audiobook for it. So I went and purchased the audiobook. So we have Max and we have Allison. Max is the bad boy of hockey. He is he a son? No, this is so this was hinted to at the end of the second book in this series. Allison is the sister to the hockey royalty family that we have been following, and she's also the PR for the hockey team that they all play on. Max is the bad boy. He has some anger issues and things like that. And then as you get through the story, it's rightfully so that he has his anger issues. The thing that I didn't like about this story is that the prologue does not actually happen until probably the 85 to 90% mark. And I'm like, okay, it was nice to have this, history of Max and Allison, and, how they ended up liking each other and how they ended up married and things like that. But, really? 85%? You made me wait 85% to get to this scene, and then you're like, now the book's over. Really? Really? I mean, seriously. And then Allison is a virgin, and that was just kind of like, okay. But it was fun getting to know Max and Allison and stuff like that, and learning about how their history started. The next book that I read last week was 10 Rules for Faking It by Sullivan, placing this in contemporary. I actually DNF'd this at 67%. I'm going to be giving it 2.5 stars because somebody out there might like it. I gave it 1.5 Steam fans. There wasn't very much Steam. As a matter of fact, that's probably what annoyed me so much about this story, is that it was just like a constant back and just So I got this as an audiobook, but I had it as an ARC through NetGalley. Got the audiobook on Hoopla, and this is a workplace romance, sort of, kind of. So Everly is a producer for a radio show. And when she catches her douchey boyfriend cheating on her birthday, she goes into the studio where her best friend works and her partner and everything like that, and starts ranting to her partner, who was going to sing her happy birthday on air, and ends up spilling her guts to everyone on air. Craziness, right? Super fun premise, but then you get to hear that Everly has some anxiety issues, and I just think the anxiety issues for the story and her social anxieties overtook the rom-comminess of the story, and of the sort of romance. So that's why, I put it in contemporary, but in many ways, I don't know that I would say that it's contemporary, because it was all about her social anxiety and how she was going to overcome it by doing these 10 rules and stepping out of her comfort zone and things like that. And then we have Chris, who is the station owner's son and is the manager of the station. He's trying to elevate himself, but he has been pining for Everly since he started working there. She's been pining for him, but because of her social anxieties, it's preventing them from from hooking up. But at the same time, since she aired all of her dirty laundry on air, he has now set up this whole pilot program or dating program, so that she could go out on a couple dates and then rate them and things like that. Great premise for the story, but it was super heavy on the social anxieties of our main female character. And then the last book that I finished last week was The Reunion by Meghan Quinn, placing this in contemporary sort of rom-comish type story. Giving it 4.25 stars, giving it 3 Steam fans. Had it as an audiobook. This is a full cast audiobook, so we have multiple characters. As a matter of fact, we have 3 couples that are sort of featured in this story, and it is about a family that is planning a anniversary party for their parents, and also sort of their retirement party for the business that they own and things like that. And as you go through, you're finding out about these couples. So we have Ford and Larkin. Ford is the oldest son. He is the CEO of the family business, and really kind of takes care of everything and is a bit controlling, a bit of a workaholic. And Larkin is his assistant. Then you have Cooper, who is the next in line, but also the one that lives the closest to the parents. So the parents are always calling him, and he's always over their house fixing things and doing things for the parents, and just kind of really taking care of them. Now, this Cooper is the son that we got a prequel story for. It's called The One Night, or That One Night, I think it is. But he has a one night stand with Nora, who is a family friend, also his ex-wife's best friend. And he ended up having a one night stand with her, but then he runs out, and this is them sort of getting back together because the cake that the family wants for the anniversary party has to come from Nora. And then we have Palmer, who is the youngest sibling of the family. She's the daughter. She has been off globetrotting and doing her own thing, being an influencer, and comes about some hard times and loses her job. She no longer is like a main influencer type thing. She can't afford the rent in New York anymore, so she moves back home and is like, oh, I'm just gonna live with mom and dad for a while. But come to find out, mom and dad are getting ready to sell the house. So you're working through the sibling issues of their parents getting ready to retire and dealing with the family business and everything like that. Then you're dealing with each of their individual couples. Oh, and by the way, Palmer has been had a huge crush on this guy named Bo. Bo is Larkin's sister, and he has really kind of grew out Palmer had been crushing on him before she left, and now that he's back, she has some series of unfortunate events where they come back into each other's orbits, and she doesn't recognize him because he's gotten all kinds of buff and nice looking and things like that. So it's a lot going on within the story, but like I said, it's with a full cast of narrators, and each character has their own narrator, so you can definitely feel and hear their own voices and things like that. So I really enjoyed that about the story. It was a lot for one book, so there's that. What am I currently reading? I am currently reading Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellefleur. Something So Unscripted by Natasha Madison. The Layover by Whitney G, and 2 Week Notice by Whitney G as well. The Layover and 2 Week Notice are in the Come Fly With Me bundle, which is part of my sort of Kindle clear out. I want to do a clear out again, so I'll be reading some of the Kindle books that I have. I read the first book in that bundle a while ago. It's called Turbulence, and I have a review for that already. I believe it was 2018 that I read that. So I didn't reread it or anything like that. I just read the other 2 books that were in the bundle. So that is what I'm currently reading. I think that is it. It's super short this week. I don't know. I think I got interrupted with my intro in saying that the reason I didn't record this yesterday on Sunday is because I had lost my voice from the One Republic concert, from all the screaming and everything like that. So I didn't have a voice. I pretty much didn't talk yesterday. Was in quite a bit of pain as well. So, but I'm feeling better today, and happy to get that out and stuff like that. So, alrighty, I think that is it. This week we don't have a Let Me Introduce You video coming out, but next week we will. And I am going to the NKOTB concert on Saturday. Super excited for that. So it may be a short week again, but it could very well be a good reading week of getting lots of things read. I don't know. We will see. Excited that the NKOTB concert is inside. However, I will be wearing my mask the whole time. I will be putting together a video for how to get prepared for a book convention or author event type thing going on. I'm doing a series of videos or clips over on TikTok for you guys, and like I said, my Instagram is not working, but I think that's a major glitch with Instagram right now. So other than that, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel, my author suggestion form, and my author Let Me Introduce You form is down in the description box as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.